Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dungeons. Hope everyone is doing great today. I know that I still am. This is going to be the final episode of our recording session here. I know I mentioned earlier that I was probably going to wrap up after 3, and well, now we're on episode 6. So, but a lot of these videos are just, fetch and retrieve of the Eyes of Ender for the Echoing Void DLC that we are currently playing through. So nothing too crazy there, and I still do go through and I see all your guys' comments and I do reply where I can. So I do definitely appreciate all the feedback that you have been giving on any of those episodes, even though I have not obviously been able to see any of that yet. The other thing I should note that I did not note in any of our previous videos, or I think I've briefly mentioned it, is that I will be on vacation in a short amount of time. Not 100% sure, don't know when this video is going to go live compared to when I will be on vacation. But to let you know, there still will be content, so you guys won't even notice that I am away, other than there not being streams, which we will announce over on the Discord when we don't have streams. So, anywhoozins, so we are playing the Echoing Void DLC. We are on the last thing that we need before going to the Stronghold, which is the last Eye of Ender. So, quick recap, I've been doing this at the start of every single one of these episodes. For those of you who might be just jumping in to this episode and have not seen the previous 5 episodes, if you have not seen them, I highly recommend going back and checking them out. Heck, check out the whole entire playlist that we have up on the channel around Minecraft Dungeons. It is a whole bunch of fun, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. But regardless, the last 5 have all been around this DLC and our progress thus far. So, for the Echoing Void DLC, it is super nice. Basically, instead of just plopping you right into the end dimension, you actually need to go around on the mainland and collect Eyes of Ender to place into the Ender portal in the Stronghold location that has now been put in the mainland map here. This is also very convenient for those of you who might just be buying the DLC one-off and not have any of the other DLCs, because all of the Eyes of Ender are on the main land. None of them are spread out through any of the other DLCs, so it's not like you have to purchase anything else to be able to play this one. It could stand freely alone with the base game if it needed to. Now, with that being said, we do have 5 of 6. We need 1 more, and then what we could do is actually take on the Stronghold map, have all 6 of our Eyes of Ender ready and roaring to go, and then be able to hop through the end portal into the end dimension, where I'm guessing there's probably going to be about 3 locations for us to take on. So this will be episode 6. We'll probably have an episode 7. Well, we will have an episode 7, which will be the Stronghold run through, depending on how long the Stronghold is to get through. And then from there, we'll have a couple more episodes around actually being in the end. So definitely stay tuned for those. Those will be hitting your inboxes here on YouTube relatively soon, or your subscription boxes, whatever it is, your subscription pages. I don't know. Anywho, I've been talking way too much. Let's get to it. The last one we need to do is the Highblock halls. For your guys' reference, there was a Eye of Ender in the Creeper Woods, the Soggy Swamp, the Pumpkin Pastures, the Cacti Canyon, the Desert Temple, and now the Highblock halls. You guys will be able to distinguish these because they do have the little Eye of Ender above them. Anywho, this is going to be the last one. I am super excited, and we are just going to jump right on into it. Now, unfortunately, in the last episode, we were not able to successfully get through the whole entire level without dying. So hopefully this one we can. Didn't make too much of a difference. It does go to show you, though, that you do not have to fully complete the level in order to carry forward the finding of the Eye of Ender. All you need to do is actually find it after you take on the mini boss. So something just to keep in mind there, if you are playing through and you don't feel like completing the level fully, you don't have to, as it'll still count as collecting it, even though you didn't make it all the way through till the end. So a little bit of a bummer there, but ultimately that's what happens, right? You're playing the game, you run the risks. Not all run-throughs are going to be W's, right? We've had our fair share of losses as we've played through this game, so it does happen. We are no expert player. We just do this for fun, so. Alright, I believe there is a secret location here. If you were interested, you can go through here, and I think the ancient artifact is in here. Or maybe it is the secret location. Secret location's in here. So anyways, on to the main path we go. And we're going to kind of move relatively quick through this. No need to diddle-dally around. We are using our lightning arrows, which are pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Definitely a cool find on our side. And there we go, we got them all taken out, just like so. It has been a hot minute since we played on this map, I will say. And I'm not going to take too much time running through and making sure that every single enemy is defeated. We're going to take out who is in our way for the most part. If there are stragglers, there are stragglers. No worries to me if we don't get all of them. So. We have a chest over here. We'll grab that. And then around we go. But I do hope that you guys have been enjoying this series. Obviously, hopefully you've been enjoying the DLC. I know a lot of you have been enjoying the series, and it's really awesome to see. I do appreciate all the support that not only the series has been getting, but the channel's been getting as well. We just recently hit 1,500 subscribers, which is awesome. I've been doing YouTube here with this channel for about 2 years now, so getting to 1,500, I know for some people might not seem like much, but for me it's really awesome. I never really set out with the goal of, you know, becoming like a big YouTuber or anything like that. I really just did this for fun as a hobby, right? I love playing video games, and I love, you know, people following along and you know, adding commentary where possible, adding tips and tricks, right? You know, being part of a community that enjoys going through and playing video games, and I'm glad that we've been able to create that here on this platform, and that's kind of my ultimate goal. So I'm glad that, you know, 1,500 of you out there were kind enough to subscribe to the channel and felt like you enjoyed the content enough that you wanted to see more of it, to the point where you felt like subscribing would get you what you wanted. So again, I do really appreciate it. Alright, let's take a look here. How are we doing? We do have a chest over here. We did get a firebrand, I believe, right? Firebrand. Nothing too crazy on there. This is pretty cool. No infinity, though, so we're going to get rid of it. We have been getting a lot of legendary items, or unique items, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep calling it the wrong thing, because I'm so used to, you know, it being legendary, not unique. Because it's common, rare, and unique, and then you also have gilded. That could be another thing that could potentially come down the pipeline, right? Is they add in additional tiered weapons, right? Other than just unique. I mean, they added gilded, which is kind of technically like a new... Kind of technically, not technically a new level of weapon. So, who knows? Get wrecked. Dude, the knockback that this bow does is just incredible. I know I've mentioned it a million times by this point, but it really carries this build, having this bow that can do that with the spectral quiver. One of the oldest builds that we've been rocking, I would say, is this setup in various forms or fashion. The one thing that's always stayed consistent, though, for the most part, is this bow and the quiver. Obviously, we've always had the quiver because that is the whole point of it, is to have that spectral quiver. Holy smokes! At how long of a battle this is! Why are there so many, man? Jeez, and there's even more. Is that it? Oh my gosh. Holy smokes at the amount of guys that we had to fight through there. Alright, we do have a pot there. I will take that. Let's take a look at the map here. What do we got? We have a lot of these clerks hanging around here, which I'm not a big fan of these guys, because they give buff to the other guys. Alright, nothing over this way. Anything? There could be something over that way. Guess we'll go take a look over there. Definitely looks different. I don't know if I mentioned it yet in this episode, but I will reiterate. I am playing on Apocalypse mode, so if something doesn't look one-to-one with what your playthrough is, that is probably the reason why. Is because we are playing on a higher tier of game play. And not only that, the game does change the maps from playthrough to playthrough. So it's not always guaranteed it's going to be the same exact layout every single time you go through it. So... Alright, we got through everything there. Let's keep moving forward, I guess, because there's nothing else for us to see. And hopefully we come across this place relatively soon. Got some supplies here, I definitely will take. With our luck, it'll be right at the end of the dungeon. Alright, we are outside now in the courtyard. We've been through here before. It'd be cool if you had extra damage out here because it's raining. Definitely hear a key. Yeah, because we definitely need a key to keep moving forward. There's two different ways that you can go through this. There's a secret way through a well, or you can grab a key, which will move you forward. Now, going through the well definitely is easier, I would say. It's not as intensive as grabbing the key and then getting attacked, so... Alright, getting around town here. All the way up and over, and there we go, that's unlocked. Nothing else for us to find here. Yeah, I don't think we've gone through this way in a hot minute, man. Oh my god, look at all these guys. I don't remember them being dressed up like that. But maybe they have been. Maybe it's just been that long since I've played through this. But they're all dressed up like chefs. That's amazing. Alright, destroying the buffet is our mission right now. It does look like there's a way over there, though, that does seem to be new. This might be... Yeah, this is definitely... Yep, this is 100% our new area that we need to work our way through. Like a maze, too, man. Got a lever. Get that guy taken out. Come down here. Another lever. Another lever. And another one. Alright, I think we got pretty much everything, so keep on moving this way, and then there should be one last lever. Just like so, that'll open the final wall into the new secret area for us to go through. This looks so cool. Look at this down here. Just a walkway that, like, works its way through this underground with water all below us. We did level up. We're at 99, guys. That's crazy that we're already that level. I know a lot of you are probably at, like, way higher levels than that, like 200 or plus, right? But for us, really only going through on the amount that we've shown on camera here, I think level 100 is pretty crazy, so take a look. Okay. Forward we go. And we'll grab that. Let's take a look. What do we got here? Which way do we need to be going? Looks like that was highlighted, but maybe it's not. Do you have a lever? Alright, is that it? Okay, thank you. We'll grab all that, and we'll grab the TNT as well. Then I guess upwards we go. I didn't notice anything else, and there's a second lever right there. And down here we go, some half slabs. That's pretty cool. Oh, we do have an ender boy. Okay, I don't know how that flew way over there, but that's fine, I guess. And he's taken out. Easy peasy. We'll get all of that. And forward we go. We'll just throw that in there. Merry Christmas. Oh, it looks like we've already found our location here that we need to be going to. Look at all these blast blocks down here. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we've definitely found our location here. And here we go, boys. We definitely need to keep moving. I think what I would like to do, though, I don't have them on me. I can't do anything that I want to be doing right now. I was gonna say I would really like to have our bees, but I forgot that they're upgraded right now. They're getting upgraded right now. Okay, he's gone. I need to keep moving here. I honestly don't know where he can spawn in at. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Need to get around. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not where I want to be. Okay, somehow... What? It completed this area, but I haven't killed him yet. The Ravenous Eye. There we go. We got him taken out. We did get the Eye of Ender and the Sabruing. We'll get the chest as well. But that's going to be a W right there. We get a power bow. Nothing too crazy. No infinity, though, unfortunately, which is... again, unfortunately. But we'll get rid of some of this stuff on there. Alright. Let's keep moving then. That is our 6th Eye of Ender. And now we can keep progressing with the Highblock balls here. There's a chest right there. Good little call out. Make sure you grab your chest before you go too far there. And off we go. Okay. So back onto the main path we go. Oh, it does look like they've made it somewhat easy actually to get back over. So you don't have to go all over the place. That's pretty nice. So another nice little trick there for you guys that are playing through. And I would say that probably wasn't the hardest one to go through. I feel like the last one was pretty difficult for whatever reason. It was relatively tricky to get through that. And maybe it was just our loadout and the location, really, more than anything. I don't think any of those guys were too terribly tricky. Alright, destroy the buffet. We're still moving on with this. More to take out here. And I am just kind of just going through this real quick at this point, because we have completed pretty much everything. So there's no real reason for us to be spending too much time here. Ooh, yikes, okay, let's move. Still need to play it relatively smart. Alright, we got him taken out. Trying to kill some of these guys so we get some health. We do get health from leeching when we attack them, so that's why I'm trying to get in close. Get some melee attacks in there. Get some health back to us. Ooh, we did have a loot pig there. We did get a death cap mushroom. I think that's what it was, unless I read it wrong. I read it very quickly, so I could have definitely read it wrong. Holy smokes, guys, the amount of enemies that are in this location. This isn't even the way we need to be going. What am I doing? Alright, let's get back on the main path here. Let's not diddle-dally anymore, because I really just want to get this wrapped up and get our nice loot from the end chest, and then call it a day. Okay, we should be getting pretty close here. Crashing the party. Okay, we do have a chest here, a obsidian chest. Anything over there? Just a pot. Okay. I'm not going to concern myself too much with that. And we're going to breeze through the rest of this. I think we do need to fight the arch-illager, though. So I'll bring you guys back once we get a little closer to him. Alright, here we go, guys. We are taking on the arch-illager, in quotes, I will say, because it's not really him. It's all his minions. He ran away and left us to take on these guys, so... really shouldn't be too horribly bad. That first wave was a little bit rough there with all the, Oof, okay, we're getting hit pretty hard here. I really need to stop saying, oh, this won't be too hard, because ultimately, you know what it ends up being? It's hard, so. Especially with those clerks around, does not make it any easier. There we go, got both of those guys taken out. Get that guy taken out. Again, I kind of wish I had my bees on me right now. They are nice distracting pieces, more than anything else. They kind of take the enemy's eyes off of me to allow me to kind of sneak around and do what I need to be doing to take them out, so... I do miss them, and holy smokes, I'm starting to lose my voice. I've been talking that much today that I'm already starting to lose my voice. Get this clerk taken out for sure. Really don't want that guy in our way. There we go. That is why our setup is extremely overpowered. Is that it? Is there another guy chilling? Gone. And more enemies, of course. And another wave. Oh my gosh. I'm guessing it's just because we're playing on such a high difficulty, there's so many waves for us to go through. Jeez, the flames of these rods are so annoying. Yeah, I'm trying to get some health here. We're taking those guys out. There we go. We did get some leeching health. We take this guy out. There we go. Holy smokes, guys. That was... Talk about a battle to get through. But that is going to do it. That is going to be a W from the Highblock halls. Victory is ours.
Press on, hero. You mustn't let him get away.
Press on, hero. Alright, guys. Well, that is going to do it. Let's see what artifact we get. We always seem to get an artifact at the end one. I'm guessing that's just how it is caked into the logic of the game itself. But that is going to do it. Let's see. So we took a lot of damage. We didn't do any healing. We did open all the chests, and we dealt over 6 million damage, which is just kind of crazy to think about. We did get a death cap and a new challenge, Apocalypse Plus. Enemies are powered up to extreme levels. Enemies move faster, hit harder, and can even respawn. Item rewards have significantly higher power levels, and rare and unique rewards are much more common. Damn, guys. We're getting bumped up. They're allowing us to play in the big leagues. This one has a better yeah, that's not even worth our time. There we go. Okay, so we have all 6. We can check out our luxury merch and see what we got. Exploding crossbow. No infinity. I'm not super interested. We are going to restock. Let's see what we get. The Heart Stealer. Whew, look at that, would you? Leeches health from mobs. Powerful pushback. Chilling. Something else there. Critical hit, I believe. And some stuff on there as well. It's not that pricey. I mean, we could just go for it. Why not? We'll add it to the backlog of things that we have, right? We got so many of them. We have one of these already. We've seen it before. We do have the Iron Golem kit already. This is what I was talking about. It'd be cool to have this Ocelot armor so we could switch to it when we need to move around, right? Because you can move super fast. But that does have a good damage reduction as well. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to restock, see what else we can get. Rapid crossbow, dual crossbow, nothing too fancy here. And our blacksmith is only going to have that stuff in it currently. So let's take a look at this really quick. So we have committed. Deal increased damage against already wounded enemies. It's pretty interesting. Freezing. It does slow mobs, which is pretty cool. Refreshment. Critical hit. I kind of figured. We have Illager's Bane, guarding, and then exploding. Exploding is pretty self-explanatory. When you defeat a mob, you are given a temporary shield that reduces damage by 50%. Which is pretty cool. And then the Illager's Bane is extra damage to Illagers. So, but guys, with that being said, oh, look at that. I don't know what that means. Apocalypse Plus, does that means that when we go to those locations, they're going to be extremely hard now? Like if I go to Pumpkin Pastures or Soggy Swamp, let's take a look. So if I go here, we're on like a super high Apocalypse level. Interesting. Yeah, but now we have everything that we need to go to the stronghold. So I'm excited. We have everything unlocked that would be at the stronghold. The entertainer's garb was the one thing I believe that is new. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I am mistaken. I don't know. It looks like that is the only thing new, but we have everything we need. So guys, as you can probably guess, in the next episode, we are getting to the stronghold. We're going to take on whatever lies in our wake there, and then get these Eyes of Ender put in place and get the portal opened so that we can head into the end. I'm super excited, guys. I hope you're excited as well. But that is going to have to do it for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy this episode, like I mentioned before, feel free to leave a like down below. If you are new here, definitely hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Lets you know every single time a new episode is posted here on the channel. We do stream over on Twitch on Mondays and Fridays at about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're currently playing Days Gone, so if you're interested in checking that out, the link is in the description down below, along with the link to the community Discord. If we do change anything, I believe I mentioned that. I mention that all the time, right? Those two links are both down there for your guys' convenience. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today as we take on the Echoing Void DLC here with Minecraft Dungeons. I'm super excited to get to the stronghold. I hope you guys are as well. And with that, I will catch you all in the next episode. Take it easy.